Imagine this. You are at the edge of a financial cliff. No parachute, no second chances, one stock, all in. So I did something little crazy. I asked ChatGPT if I had to go all in on just one stock right now, what should it be? The answer was direct, unapologetic, and surprisingly persuasive. And no, this isn't a recommendation. This is not about telling you what to do with your money. This is about exploring potential. The kind of high conviction play that could define the next decade. So let's break it down like a true market spy would. When I asked the question, I expected hesitation, maybe a list of 5 names or some non-committal safe answer. But ChatGPT didn't flinch. Nvidia, it said. If you want exposure to AI, deep moats, next-gen computing, and a company at the center of a $1 trillion revolution, Nvidia is the stock to go all in on. At first I was like, obvious, right? But then the logic hit me hard. And here is a breakdown of that followed. So why Nvidia? Now, point number 1, it's AI's core engine. Nvidia isn't just benefiting from the AI boom, it's fueling it. Every major LLM, chatbot, AI model, or robotics startup, they are running on Nvidia's GPUs. ChatGPT, yep, that too. Tesla's self-driving supercomputer are also, everything is on Nvidia. Number 2, it's a moat like no other. This company has built more than chips, it's built a whole ecosystem. CUDA, its proprietary programming platform, is a massive barrier to entry. If you want to build serious AI, you have to use Nvidia hardware or software. There is no second option. Number 3 is the insane demand and limited supply. It's one of those rare companies that not only has incredible demand, but also controls the supply chain choke points. Their top tier chips like the H100 and upcoming Blackwell are scarce, high margin, and fully booked out by hyperscalers like Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Meta. And beyond the AI, there is gaming, robotics, and Omniverse. Most people still see Nvidia as just a chip maker, but they are now expanding into simulations, robotic, digital twins, and even AI-powered factories. The Omniverse platform could become a 3D layer of the internet. Now let's be fair. I didn't just stop at Nvidia, I wanted to know what else could compete. And here is what ChatGPT came up with. There was Palantir, which is a misunderstood AI data company growing rapidly in government and non-commercial, high potential, but still polarizing. Then there is this Supermicro Computers, the AI server builder for Nvidia and other hyperscalers. Smaller market cap, high growth, but less moat. Then there is this Symbiotic, warehouse automation, robotics, AI, early stage moonshot, high risk, high potential. There is this Recursion, which is AI plus biotech play with wild asymmetry but long time horizons. All exciting, but none has the blend of current dominance, future upside, and wild mode security that Nvidia offers today. Now let's take a pause here. Should you go all in on Nvidia, or for that matter any other stock? No, and here is why. Going all in on anything, even a monster like Nvidia, it's highly risky. One bad quarter, one regulatory misstep, one major geopolitical disruption, and the whole thesis can be shaken. But this thought experiment isn't about placing a bet, it's about conviction. It's about asking, if I had to back one company to shape the next 10 years, who would it be? And in that context, Nvidia might be that company. Look, even if the best stock carry risk, here are Nvidia's weak spots. There is this valuation, which is rich. Forward PE is sky high, pricing in perfection. Competition is also rising. AMD, Intel, and new players in China all want in. There are supply constraints. Their pace is bottlenecked by TCMC and global supply chains. Not to mention the regulatory risk. US-China chip restrictions could hurt the future growth. So going all in is never a safe hide. But again, we are talking about potential here. If you zoom out a bit, then these risks are real. But it's manageable in the long-term lens. Here is what my takeaway from this experiment is. If you had to choose just one stock, a company that's already proven, still growing, has a competitive edge, and sit at the intersection of nearly every major technical trend, then Nvidia is that pick. Not because it's trendy, not because it's up 200% already, but because it's building the infrastructure that every other AI company relies on. That's rare, that's powerful, and that's why in this experiment, Nvidia wins. Again, this is not a financial advice. This isn't a call to go YOLO your portfolio into one stock. But sometimes asking the extreme questions reveals the true conviction. But now I'll ask you, if you had to go all in on just one stock today, what would you pick? Drop in your answers in the comment. Smash the like button if you want more these kind of analysis. And subscribe if you want your next market move to come with an Intel briefing. Thanks a lot for watching.